Okay, I'm back and I've got all my supplies. Remember, we're making that present for our moms. Now, I want you to see, here's an example. An example, we talked about the V word, vase. Remember that? This is a vase, and it's holding 1, 2, 3 flowers. Those flowers are made out of hands. They're made out of hands with hearts in the middle. Now, you are going to find your yellow paper with the white in the middle, and you're going to grab that out. You're going to find your vase that looks something like that, different color, but something like that. You are going to find this paper here. This is a poem. Let me read to you what this says. I'll read it off of here. Dear Mom, those words right there. Dear Mom, I will love you forever and ever. You will be the most wonderful mother. You mean everything to me. I thought of buying you flowers in the usual way, but I knew you would prefer a forever bouquet. Now, a bouquet is a bunch of flowers. Do you know why they call it forever? Because if you pick flowers, eventually they're going to turn brown and they're going to die. But because this is made out of paper and paint, it lasts a lot longer. I wouldn't necessarily say forever, but it lasts a very, very long time. So, in your baggie, you've got that poem, you've got the vase, and you are going to have 3 yellow hearts. 3 yellow hearts. So, Mrs. Bose's hands are much, much bigger than those little teeny hands. And since I don't have you around to help me do this, Mrs. Bose is going to do it on a big piece of paper so my hands will fit. So let's first get out our name. And let's practice writing. So here we go. Mrs. Bose is going to go down and down again, down again. That's my uppercase M. Here's my R, down and back up. That's my lowercase r and my lowercase s. And then this says Mrs. B. So this is my big belly. Oh, it keeps sliding. My big belly B. 1 bubble, 2 bubbles. There is my B, Mrs. B. And then I'm going to go to my paper and I'm going to write that. Mrs. B. Now, I forgot to tell you, when you write that, you're going to want to write that on the back of your yellow sheet of paper. I don't have that, so I put it here. And now I'm going to turn it around because I'm going to do it on the white side. So here we go. Here's my it's our V word, vase, our vase, right? So Mrs. Bose is going to get her goopy glue stick. Take off the lid here. I am going to apply a thick layer of glue to the back of this. Here we go. So, I don't know if you guys can see my purple glue stick on there. Goopy, goopy, goopy. But look, I'm getting all the edges. Can you see that? Nice and purple. There's my glue. And I'm going to come down to the bottom of my page so that I have lots of room to make my flowers. There. There's my beautiful vase. Now, remember that very sweet poem. Now, you want these words right here. It says, Dear Mom. You want those at the top. Now, if I put glue here, are you going to be able to see the words? No. So I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to put the glue on the back side where there are no words. So Mrs. Bose is going to get her board out here. And here we go. Goopy, goopy. Nice and goopy. I know you guys like to use that goopy glue. you like it until you get glue on your hands. So there's my dear mom right up at the top, the short words right here. And that's going to stick up. And I'm going to put this about in the middle. If I go up too far, it's going to be too big. So about right in the middle. Now, I can start making my flowers. Now, I don't know what you have at home, so I'm going to show you a few different things that you can do. First off, you can grab a pen. Mrs. Bose thinks this purple is lovely. And you can trace your hand. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to trace my hand. There's my little hand flower. Now, I need to connect these ends. There's one flower. I could decorate it. I could put some swirls in it. I could put some big polka dots. I could use another big polka dot. I could use a different color. Maybe I should use some orange. That might be fun. See in the middle of those flowers? That's called a stamen. The bees really like those. Those hold pollen. Mrs. Bose is going to do a few of those coming out of her flower, just for some beautiful variety. What else could we do there? What does my imagination say? I've done squiggles. I've done big polka dots. I could do some small polka dots. What else? How about some red? That would be really nice. Maybe I could do a swirl. I did a squiggle. Maybe I could do a couple swirls. There's my pretty fancy flower. Now, I'm going to show you a different way to do it. I know we've used these in class. This is an ink pad that you would put stamps on it. But this is going to be my stamp. So Mrs. Bose is going to take her hand. And I'm going to push my hand in and get my hand all goopy. Let me show you. Oh. There we go. Let's get a little more in the middle. Nice and goopy. And I'm going to come to my paper like a high five. There's my next flower. 2 beautiful purple flowers. But I'm not done. I need to wipe between because I'm going to use that hand again. And this time, I'm going to use paint. Remember that paint that I mixed up yesterday? I took red and white and I made what color? Pink, right? So now Mrs. Bose is going to take her pink paint. I mixed it up and I'm going to paint my hand. Now, your adult is going to need to help you do this. Your adult. I'm hoping that you're making this with your dad or grandma or grandpa because this is a present for Mom. But maybe Mommy's the only one around, and that's okay because you know what? God made mommies to help us when we are stuck. And this is something that's difficult to do by ourselves. So there we go. Mrs. Bose has a nice pink hand. And now I'm going to come and give myself another high five. Ooh, I slid a little bit. Here we go. And up. There's my flower. Now, should I touch anything or should I take a break and wash? I think I'll take a break. Give me just a second to come back. Get my hands all clean for you again because I've got more to do. Now, flowers don't float in the air, do they? When flowers are in the ground, let's look at this one. They have what's called a stem. That's part here. It's kind of like a straw that goes into the ground and it sucks up water. And do you know that there's nutrients or like vitamins in the water? The flowers eat that from its stem, sucks it up, makes it beautiful. So, flowers come from the ground to the stem. They don't float in the air, so I need to draw a stem. So I'm going to get out my pen Now I'm going to be very careful. You might want to wait till it's dry, but I can't do that. You'd be so bored. So Mrs. Bose is just going to do like a U shape here. And then this is going to be my first flower. Now I could do a leaf if I wanted. Just like that. It's kind of like a moon. That's up to you. Now I'm going to come, maybe I'll use a different color green. How about this one? Let's see what this one looks like. I'm going to do a little U shape here and then color it in. Here's my little bottom of my flower. Now I need my long stem. It's got to be in the water or it will die too fast. So there we go. And then maybe I can make my leaf oval. Like an oval. There's my next leaf. I have one more flower floating. So here we go. Let's do a U shape again and color it in. Come on down. We could do this one kind of scallopy. That one kind of turned out pretty. I like that one. Okay. Do you guys remember that we had something in the middle of our flowers? Remember what that was? Let's take a look. Yeah, hearts. So don't forget those. Get out your glue stick because we're going to get goopy again. Now, on the paint, if you have paint in the middle, you don't need glue. But Mrs. Bose has a little hollow in her hand. So I'm going to stick my heart on and I'm going to swirl it around like that. And then I'm going to pull it off and go right to my heart. There's one. Here's my next one. Again, here we go. Down on my glue, swirl it. Whoa, that was slippery or slick. Swirl it around and go down to my paper. There's 1, 2. So if I have 2 hearts and I need one more, how many hearts would I have? Here's your math for today. 1, 2. You're right. 3. It would be 3. So there we go. Spread it around, goopy, goopy, goopy. And then right down to my flower. Right down to my flower. There's my project for my mom. Shh. If you can, don't tell her. Let it be a surprise. And then when it's all done, she can admire your beautiful flower bouquet. That is your project. Remember, we love mothers, we love mothers. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Mothers are for hugging. Mothers are for kissing. We love you. We love you. Have a great rest of the day. Look for Mrs. Campbell's books, and I will see you tomorrow.